Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? It's Uncle Byron. Today I'm going to be diving into the game I was mentioning in the comments in my YouTube channel, and this is Outbreak Island. I'm generally not impressed with, this is the supporter edition, as you can see on the top right corner. So basically, it's early access, right? So, when we get in there, I'll show you, the map. It's a lot of stuff still work in progress, but this game is really polished pretty good. There is some bug, quirky stuff. Unreal Engine has a problem with vehicles. Like, you have to reset the vehicle in this game. Like, it missed when the truck would flip over. You had to use the car jack, stuff like that. So now let's go ahead and jump right in.
My father believed his beam would give the world free energy. That it'd light up Earth's darkest corners. But all they saw was a weapon. A profit machine. I remember this island differently. Sun-drenched. Alive. Dad promised this was our safe haven. That the farm would protect us. We built it together. Planting trees, fixing the roof. Until he vanished. They stole his research. Pushed the tests too fast. And when the beam ruptured, it didn't illuminate the world. It scorched it.
Alrighty. Oh, yeah. Look at this. We gonna die, fools. Oh, shit. Told you. Told you, man. We're to get the golden goblin sphincter light right up our butt cracks, man. That wouldn't be good. Alright. Anyway. Survival. Stay alive. You must eat and drink regularly. Hunger and dehydration will slowly drain your health. It can lead to death if ignored. If you die, you will respawn at your last save point, but you'll lose part of your inventory. Nice. You can use inventory to manage all the items you carry. Your inventory has limited slots and supports stacking for certain items. Certain items, I like how it says certain items. You can use, equip, or delete items directly. Carrying too much items will slow you down. Yeah. Hello, we've never had these games in our life before. We don't know about inventory. We don't know about being encumbered either. All right. Anyway. Oh, God, I get so crabby sometimes. I think I need more fiber in my diet. I told that to the guy from AT&T. He asked me when I was out there chewing on the phone pole. I said, Doc says I need more fiber. You know, it is what it is. Hey, the beam activates every night, providing electricity to the island, but it also poses a danger by summoning aggressive creatures across the island. The beam can be emerald or red, more danger every third day. Nice. During the day, there is no electricity on the island, therefore you'll have to refuel generators and other devices using fuel cans. At night, a beam activates, providing electricity to the island. The island follows a dynamic day and night cycle. In the top right corner of your screen, you can see the current date time. Yeah. Use a flashlight to illuminate dark areas. This will help you navigate safely in low visibility environments. That's generally what a flashlight does. All right. It's F for flashlight. Yes, flashlight's useless as tits on a frickin' bull. Look at that. The hell is that? You know what I'm saying? The shine off my ass gives off more light than that. Come on, man. All right, well, whatever. Guess it's better than nothing. All right, up the hill we go. Lookout point. That's the lookout point. Hit J for journal. I am in no way, shape, or fashion an expert at this. I have ran through it a little bit. Just to, get used to some things. You can access your quest journal to view active story quests. Track them on the map to navigate. Completing story quests rewards you with knowledge points and unlocks new parts of the story. Open the challenge journal to take on combat, crafting, exploration tasks, like killing 50 enemies. Completing challenges rewards you with knowledge points. Nice, because we need knowledge, you know what I'm saying? Because when I grew up, that was all about knowledge, you know? Knowledge is power, baby. You know what I mean? All right. It is a pretty cool looking game, I will say. I think he's working on you can pause it if you want to read that, guys. I can't read all the dialogue. Okay. Got a machete here. Good thing you're dead, bro. That would have sucked. What the hell's wrong with me today, man? I'm feeling all weird. Maybe I should lay off the wacky tobacco. All right. Okay. Oh, light. Yeah, I ran through a little bit of it. I did find some things out. We can drink and refill bottles. Yes, we know. I'm gonna drink right from right now, right here. Why not? Now, one thing I'm gonna tell you right now, if you're gonna play this, you want to get your food going immediately. I'll show you a couple ways to not worry about food. Yeah, because the first time I ran this, you know, because I just downloaded it, was like right around when I posted on the channel. I was playing it around, you know, screwing around with it because I just needed something different to do. You know what I mean, guys? You get playing the same games over and over. It's just so you need to change the pace up. Okay, so we got a pistol, some ammo, an apple, a choo-choo truck. Now these books you want to grab because they actually trigger quests. Not always, but most of the time. All right, I'll let you guys pause that if you'd like. All right. I'll explain things as I go anyway. All that stuff is just going to be telling you, you know, what you need to do. But I'll explain to what I was doing as we go. Yeah. So basically, if you try to use this bed right now, it won't let you. Because we gotta do the quest, so we have to get to the farm. But that's fine, you know. Now I will say this: if you're in an area long enough, these things will respawn items in them. So keep that in mind. It's not a one and done. These, you know, can respawn items. I found that out because I thought I was losing my mind not looting things, and I'm like, I swore I looted this crate, right? Yeah, because it will actually respawn items. So far, I've only had it respawn stuff in them once that I could tell. So what I'm saying is, if you have to spend any, you know, amount of time in a certain area, recheck stuff before you go, because you're going to get more stuff. And that is helpful because the crafting is a little bit, I don't know, you know, I would say it's a lot more refined and balanced than most games. You know, resource versus crafting, right? So, okay, weapons. For battles, you can use firearms or melee. All firearms require specific ammunition, which can be found in the world or crafted at weapon crafting stations. Melee weapons consume your stamina. Yes, we know we can upgrade them. That's something I didn't even get to when I was playing around with it. I basically ran some missions, and oops, gun ain't even freaking loaded. That would have sucked. Shoot old Willie in the head here. These generally take 3 hits for some reason. Holy cow, dude. He must work out. Anyway. Let's go. Alright. Tape and some metal scrap. You can see what I'm looting on the top left up there, guys. If you want to be nosy with me. Sorry about the wonky camera. I'm a sensitivity whore. I know. It drives people nuts, but the way I play, man. Can't change that. Because if I slow my sensitivity down, it drives me batshit crazy. Not saying I don't. I did adjust it in the long dark. It did help some. It's just, you know, long dark, you need to be able to be like, okay, rawr. You know, you need to be, you know what I'm saying? You got to have that, you know, that quick draw McGraw shit going on, you know? All right. Yeah, sorry, my breathing's a little bit off today, guys. I've been, like I said, I've been dealing with some allergy type shit lately. It's driving me nuts. All right, so this is our truck. All right. What you want to do is you want to snatch this gas can real quick. Go here and refill this thing. And come over here and throw it in your truck real quick. That's all you really need from right here. I wouldn't be screwing around here for too long. All right. And by the way, these can attack your vehicle. So. And yeah, keep in mind too, you can grab fuel at these things at nighttime. So that's kind of nice. Although I didn't really find a need for that. It's just kind of nice to know it's there. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I like this view. And them red barrels you see, if you shoot them or damage them, they blow up. So keep that in mind, because I only found that out because I blew myself up. I missed a mob. I was standing there, a barrel, and it hit me. It's like, oh. And it should have dawned on me, because how many times have you guys played a game where the red barrels always blow up when you shoot them, you know? So, again, you can go ahead and read that if you'd like. Map pins. Yeah, you can do one map pin, by the way, not, which is kind of, I don't know. I'm not in love with people or devs that do that. I would like to mark things on the map. I mean, there's things, your inventory's full, for example, or you're out running around and you find something and you don't know the map, right? So you just want to kind of mark it on your map, right? And you can go to it later. Well, you can't. This, you can mark one thing at a time, which is frustrating. All right, this is quite a little ride to the farm. Not too bad, but 800 meters out. But yeah, watch as I R. See what it does? So like if the vehicle gets wonky, like in Mr. Survival did, where you had to get out and use the car jack and move it and all that stupid shit that he did, this guy just made it so you just click your R button and it just resets it. Good thing to know, because I have flipped this thing. Actually, it shot right up in the sky and actually came flying back down and landed in front of me. That's kind of neat. Now run these things over when you see them, and you go out and you grab them and you get their meat and you cook that, you see. All right. Believe there's not a whole lot of it. You can farm stuff at night though, food wise, but like I said, I'm going to show you how to get, you want to get your garden going pretty much immediately, and you also want to go over and get some fishing done. I'll show you where that is as well. You just have to have bait, which you'll loot. You'll loot that stuff doing these quests. So I thought there was a person standing there. It was a freaking shrub. Almost had a heart attack. All right, this is our house, guys. It's our humble abode. All right, just gonna go right in here. Quick access. Yeah, you just hit your Q key for that. So, and I like to run around my machete so I'm not popping off bullets like a freaking idiot. Yeah, see, I can't do anything with the interactive with the advancement yet, like these books and stuff, because I gotta. This is a vehicle respawn kit, which you use at these vehicle respawn stations. So if you're at a POI, right, and it has one of these, and you have that kit on you, you just use this, and it'll bring your truck to you if you don't have it, which is kind of cool, because I have had a few instances where that was very helpful. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and... Yeah, we know, dude. Shit, man. All right. Excellent. Let me put this on the floor real. I just want to check this other one. Now it says 20. Okay. Go ahead. I'm gonna drink from here again. And you're gonna loot bottles. Like, see this one here? I looted. Once you drink it, right? you get the empty bottle. So I had like 8 of them or something on me. And you just come here or any of these, you'll find these fuel and water stations out and about at different areas, different POIs. So, all right, I have to go ahead and follow the journal, which right now it's saying I need to take the vehicle and drive to the farm. Pretty sure it's safe to say we did that. Now, hopefully this isn't bugged in here, guys, or I might have to do this all over again. Because there's a bug where you fall through the world when you go in this house and you can't get rid of it. You have to do a whole new... No, we're good. Because it happened to me and I was so pissed. All right, we have to sleep is basically what it's wanting us to do. So we'll go ahead and we'll go up here and rest and recharge. Yeah, see, it's the second part. I had to come in the house basically for it to give me the credit for it. There's really nothing in here. These storages and stuff are broken, but you repair. We're going to be able to repair this place, the farm outside, clean it up, you know, put windows and doors and all kinds of shit in it so that you can upgrade this stuff. And it's going to look real nice when it's done. All right, so I can't do anything too advanced until I do this. So we'll just go ahead and do this. And I'll also show you what to do with those tents. What I'm going to do for now is I'm going to save, and I'm going to put this in my slot 4, which is empty. The other 3 were full. 2 of those were bugged, by the way. And I couldn't find a way to delete them. So I don't know. Anyway. All right, it's daytime. Now, this table right here, you're going to want to pay close attention to this because this is your knowledge table. All right. And you earn knowledge points from quests and challenges. You spend them at this station. And now you want to spend these things you want to kind of be careful on what you do. I'm going to go with farmer right out of the gate because it's going to accelerate our plant growth speed. And then we're going to want locksmith, engineer, and mechanic pretty much right out of the gate. And then fill in the other stuff after. Carrier gives you a little more carry weight. Sprinter, there's endurance. You can get it so you can actually craft medical items instead of just looting them. Survivalist, which is going to give you more maximum health. Chef, which is going to increase our knowledge in cooking, which we're going to need. So I'll show you kind of the order to do them in. I did run it through enough to learn, you know, some things on how to set this game up. All right, this is that. We got our basement key. New assistant, that's just another quest, which you'll see as we're doing those as we go along. Or was there a book over here somewhere I could read? Or was that upstairs? No, the basement's over here. Yeah, it's right here. I want to make sure I read these. Thank you for remaining with us on this journey. Okay. All right, now down here you have this, you got this generator. There's this 10 liters of fuel. I'm gonna go ahead and fill this. You just hit E to, just keep hitting it if you want more than that in it, you know, so goes up to 8. And just leave that there because you can't carry these on you or store these. These have to be on the ground, which is, I think, is kind of stupid, but because I'll tell you why. When I was running this the last time, I'm doing all the quests, right? And I'm coming across all these damn things and I'm having to leave them because I have no way to pick them up. You know what I mean? I'm not going to pick up a jerry can and walk, you know, 1,900, you know, meters to put it away. So either he needs to increase the storage space on the back of the truck or let you carry those things. I think that'd be more, a more good use of that. Okay, so we have 1 metal bar. It's used for crafting. So basically you turn this on and then you put your scrap metal in here. See, the craft metal bars, you need to collect metal scrap and melt it in the melting table. All right. So we just wait. It's a little, you know, not too slow, but not that bad. Seen much worse. All right. That's cool. There's metal on the floor. You really have got to pay attention to the floor, too. This metal bucket we're going to need. I'm going to grab this one. Go ahead and just check for any random loot that might be down here. There's another one there. Only need 1, though, for right now. All right, so. And as you see, the place is pretty much destroyed. So, okay. There's our little grill. You need matches to use that. You can craft them. Okay, and in the world of farming, getting started can feel daunting, but it's simpler than you think. The key is preparing the soil for planting. Gardens beds are great for beginners, allowing you to create a controlled environment for your crops. You'll need to build sturdy frames and fill them with quality soil to give your plants the best chance of thriving. Start small and you'll have fresh food in no time. Alrighty then, Chef Tell. Guy thinks he's Gordon frickin' Ramsay. All right, so them are the garden soil bags. What I'm going to do is stick this over here by this water and thing because you're going to need it for your beds. I'm going to grab these. It's just telling you can go to the station and use the sawmill, which I'll be showing you. All right, just go throw it in the back of the truck. The truck can carry 4 of these. Now, this guy here is coming with us. You just disassemble it. And now you can save and sleep on the fly and shit. And there's a couple on the road, so I'm going to have a couple. I keep a spare one in the back of the truck and one on me. Just in case I don't have it. So, right now we need to eat. Energy, I'll get rid of these. They just take up space. They really don't give you a whole lot of food either. That there does okay. Okay, so we got 2 water bottles. Now, you take the soil. Yeah, we get it. Okay, put the soil in here. We need a shovel. So, we need a wooden plank. I don't think I have any wooden planks yet. Oh, God, I hate it when you first start out. You go to do shit, and it's like you're in the middle of thinking of what you need to do, and that shit's popping up. All right, I'll just take that. The carrot seeds we're going to need for the plot. I don't know if I have any wood. Yeah, no, we don't. All right. Well, either we'll loot some or... So I'm going to stick this crap in here for now. If you want to put one item in the storage, you just click left. If you want to put like a stack, like see the 3 apples, just right click it and it goes like... That does really help. I want to leave the metal and the components and the scrap and that crap on me for now. I'll go ahead and put these back in here. Tape I'll leave on me for now. The nylon I suppose I can put away. All right, because we're gonna be going and do some stuff. Okay, so let's look at our thing here. Newbie farmer. All right, yeah, I want to get right down there because I want to just get a whole bunch. Oh, there's a plank right here. And once you make these, by the way, once you don't get the physical tool on you, you'll see it pop up on these hooks. And no matter where you are in the game, all these stations you'll have access to those tools. You don't have to redo it per location. If you go to another location, you find a crafting station, you'll be able to use the tools that this one unlocks. Or that one unlocks if you unlocked it there. See what I'm saying? I thought that was pretty freaking badass. Because I'm not bogged down with a bunch of shit, you know? That drives me crazy in some games. Yeah, see how I read that? It gave me that little task to do. Bedroom restoration, right? Okay. And then we need to go there to the auto repair shop. But right now, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to the sawmill. We'll go ahead and we'll track that quest. Yeah, it's quite a ways away, guys, but... there are ones closer, which I'll show you later. Right now, I don't want to do those because they're a little bit more... you have to do them at night. Because there's no generators near them. So right now, I just want to... For the quest, I'm trying to say is... God, I'm getting tongue-tied today. For the quest to be completed, you have to go to this sawmill. But then I'll show you there's one here. It's super close to where we are at the farm, right? And also later, we're going to be able to add one. We're going to be able to add one to our own farm. We're going to be able to add that stuff to our base. So we won't have to go anywhere, right? So, which is pretty cool. Also, we'll be able to put solar power on there, so we'll have power during the day. Which is everything, because then the only thing you're really worried about fuel for will be your vehicle. So, kind of cool. Like I said, guys, I'm not generally impressed by early access games. I'm really not. But I think the only one that really got me impressed the most would probably be, I would say, Valheim. And Myth Survival, I hate to say it, even though I think the guy totally borked the game to shit. But Because it just sucks now. It's not even, yeah, it's not the Myth Survival I was like falling in love with at one point, and like a lot of players, and they borked it. But anyway, we won't get into that. All right, so we just gotta follow this road. Now, as you're driving along, you're gonna notice there's gonna be crates on the sides of the roads, so you want to kind of keep your eye out. Also, logs. That's sad. You can only put 4 in this truck. I think, you know. How about we shrink the size of that chest down and make another roll so we make it so we can carry 6, and turn that fuel chest thing around and make it carry like 1 or 2 more of those or something. But you see what I mean? It's just, there's just random shit in the you know, in the road, and it's helpful because as you're, and another thing, you can only carry 1 of these damn logs at a time. That drives me nuts too, by the way. Like the forest, you know, you can at least grab a couple at a time, right? When you're running around filling up your log carts. I could probably play that on the channel, but right now I've already got enough on my plate as far as series go, so I'll just tidy up the shit we're doing now, right? And I did upload some V-Rising to the channel. Let's see. Just what I'm thinking about it here. I did some V-Rising. Interloper. I do have a couple miseries I have to get uploaded. You guys are going to laugh when you see those, by the way. Oh my God, that setting is something. I'm telling you, man. I was sitting outside in between while I was getting ready to record. I was getting a drink and stuff, and I was just sitting outside, and I came back, and like I'm seeing the frostbite shit popping up and all this. What the fuck? I just walked outside. I was completely warm, right? And I walk outside, and it's like boom, 130, minus 130, guys. I'm talking Fahrenheit here. Just to put it in perspective. I'm not a Celsius guy. I'm American. All right. See, I can't carry that. So what I'll do is if I find them and I can't carry them, I'll usually just leave them in the road. But here, I'll show you what happens when you hit one of these stupid things. You see what I mean? So if there's mobs and shit in there, they're not strategically placed, though. I think he's probably going to, you know, somewhere along with his plans, he's going to, you know, make it so, hey, if there's some pathers, or because I've been noticing they're usually not where I can benefit from them killing mobs. This is what I'm getting at. So hopefully that he, you know, kind of refines that a little, because it's a neat mechanic. I hate to see it not used just because it's just not practical, right? All right, and now here's another one of these turds. We're gonna run him right down. There he goes. All right, drag him along there. No, you know, it's all right. You know, he's, you know, he shouldn't be. You shouldn't be in the road, brah. You shouldn't be in the fucking road. What's wrong with you? Oh, anyway. Yeah, now this clown's got a book here. Now this is telling us about the military base and how there's fully stocked ammunition, and the code's 9761. Now this will keep that in your notes. All right. Now I'm going to take this because I can. All right. And be excited whenever you see metal scrap, guys, because you're going to be needing a lot of it, especially starting out because of the tools we got to make. We're going to need metal bars and metal scrap. So you kind of want to be diligent about grabbing that shit. Also down here at this junction, it's kind of a neat place. There's fuel here. There's water here. There's loot here. There's logs here. And it's right on the way to the sawmill, so it's not like it's an epic pain in the ass or anything. All right, so what I do is I run over here. All right. Grab that stuff. There's, like I said, there's log. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this, and I'm just gonna, like I said, I'll just set it in the road, kind of out of the way a little bit. If you find anything, and you know, you can't keep with you at that time, just throw it in the road. You know, I mean, all right. So my fuel's all set. There is another jerry can here, however, though. That'll give me my third one here. Or no, actually, no, we got 3. No, we don't. Okay, we don't. Oh, there it is. I'm gonna fill it up. There's literally 3 fuel dock stations here. Okay. So there is no water. I just misspoke. There's plenty of fuel. But water's not a big thing, guys, to be honest with you. The food can be, though. All right, I'm going to go ahead and... I fill that? Full canister. Do that. I'll throw this in the truck. Then I'm going to leave this one in the road. And then when I'll go back, see, what I've been doing is I've been stashing these 20s at my house and leaving that, you know, to kind of make up for not being able to, you know, only have 3 and you can't carry them with you. You can't put them in your chest. You can't put them in your inventory. You know, I don't even know if, can I get in here? No, so you can't get in, even get in the truck. So, but anyway, yeah, I'll drop these at the house because I don't need them on me really. Just if the truck's full of fuel, you're good. So I'll just stash these at the house, you know, on the floor, and then I'll leave empty, and then I'll start picking these up. The only kind of way to get around it, really. All right. It is a cool game, though, I will say. But see what I'm saying? Here's one of those vehicle respawn stations here. I kind of just walk around out, make sure there's no metal or anything I might be able to use. Some tape and an avocado. Like I said, I'm just going to go ahead and do this number. May seem a little strange, but, you know, hey, they do respawn. So if you take them and move them here, when you come back later, there's going to be 2 more logs over there, and these things will be full again. So always double check the containers, because they do respawn shit in them. I don't know if that's an intended mechanic, or if he's going to change that later. It kind of seems a little... I don't know if I'd say OP. But you need the stuff, so it's not like cheaty. I'm excited for him to finish. Like, oh, okay, I'll show you the map. See these things here? These are all work in progress. So this version you're looking at. Ah, shit! I went and use a pen like an idiot. Put it over there. That's where I'm going anyway. Okay, so yeah, this side we have access to where all these question marks are, and these are places we haven't visited yet. Like, for instance, the auto repair shop, that gets pinned because it's a, you know, it's part of the storyline, quest line, so it's automatically pinned. These, however, you got to discover when you get to them. So these are like, you know, locations of interest. You want to go to these. And the more stuff that you interact with and go to and you thoroughly search, it's going to help you progress as you go along. Now this place is kind of cool. There is loots here. There's houses, but I'm not going down in it right now. But see all the logs, dude? There's like chests right there. I mean, look at it. There's like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 I can see. So, and there's water stills in that one. I believe there's one somewhere in there. Not a big deal, the water really is. It's, you know, once you start looting the water bottles, just fill them up whenever you're near one and you're fine. Water's not really the issue. The food is. I had a little issue with food in that one save I had. Only because I couldn't figure the farming shit out at first. So it was kind of my bad, but it was a little bit annoying. And by the way, that's the only thing I hate about that. You see how I just grabbed that quest? Training camp? It turned this... I was tracking cut the logs. He needs to make that not be a thing, right? Like, make it so that, you know, when you get a new quest, it doesn't replace the one you're currently tracking. Because, you know, there probably will be a time you're going to forget what the hell you were even doing. And you're going to be like, well, okay, thank you for unchecking my tracked quest, you bastard. All right. There are baddies in here. This is the sawmill right here, guys. This is actually a pretty cool place. I actually like this. You could totally base this out. You could totally, like, use this for a base. It's pretty cool. All right, so let's get busy. Got work to do, man. No goofing around. All right, gotta throw these logs on there. I should have turned this thing around, but whatever. It is what it is. All right, and then we're gonna want to get some fuel. Oh, it's 1.1 liter. Thanks. You know, I mean, come on. All right, we're supposed to take this back on the floor. We're gonna turn that on. It's gonna start doing its thing. And I want to load up on this shit while I'm here. I want to get a lot done. So I'm going to be here for a little bit. But, you know, you guys will see why, you know. All right, let me grab one more real quick. I know I got the fuel running, but it's not a big deal, dude. You can get all the fuel you want at night. So it's not like you have to worry, oh my God, I'm going to run out. You're not going to run out of fuel. Not between the gas station and all those frickin' those like little stations you can find all over the frickin' place. You know what I'm saying? You can totally have this in your hand and just collect that and plop that other one right on. Now there's some loose shit in here. We're gonna go ahead and grab these two, and we'll have two more, and then we're gonna get more. We're not leaving here empty-handed. I came here with a mission, and that's planks, because you need a lot of this shit to the point where it almost annoys the shit out of you. Sorry, I sound a little distant from my mic, guys. I'm got a different spot set up here today. All right. Oh, you want to grab these? You're gonna need them later. These are saw blades. Come on, let's give me the damn thing. God, I hate that. All right. All right, cool. That there. Grab this, grab that other log. I think there should be one more over by the door over on that side over here. I want to check all the... It's like the whetstone from, what is that, Rising World or whatever. That's what it kind of reminds me of. You see similarities in that shit from devs, especially ones that are smaller, like indie type, you know, like a 1 and 2 dudes doing a game or something. All right, so right now my mission is just working on wood, which is what we're doing. So far our mission is going well. Them things are everything, them circuit boards, let me tell you. All right, now we're not overly filled up here on ammo. See what how's my inventory looking? Yeah, I gotta run back to the truck. Another thing too, you can increase your storage space, which I will do soon. I'm gonna go ahead and kill this while I'm doing the rest of this. I'm not going to abuse the fuel just simply because, you know, there's a lot of it. Okay, we got to put all this shit away. I'm going to loot this place. Go down to the docks, get that out of the way. All right, so we got that. Tape, metal bars, raw crab meat. Don't need that on me. Put the scraps up. Put one of those tents in there for backup. Wooden planks, got 30 of them. Got springs, we got some pills, paint cans, we'll hold on to those, put the saw blade in there. Keep the candy, I guess it's food. All right. That's filled up. All right. That's empty, right? Yeah, it's empty. Make sure there's not weird up here I need to know about. All right, let's go upstairs. We'll check up here real quick. There is a bed here. You got to kind of do this number. Oh, yeah, the way it is. And also, these barns, if you're looking for soil, these are the kind of buildings you want to look in. You grab all the shit when you see it, because you're going to need it, man. Trust me. All right. Go ahead and take all, because that's a storage container. Read the book. That's going to trigger something. Yeah, workshop disruption. Hey, we got another bottle. Sweet. Take that. Got spring and some metal scrap. Yeah, there's a crafting station in here. And like I said, it's a pretty cool place, actually. Paint cans. What you're going to need to paint your truck. You can customize your truck. You can add paint jobs to it and different lights. And got like a light bar. It's actually pretty cool looking once you upgrade it. You do got to be careful. Them baddies can come in here sometimes. Not a lot, but they can. I had it. Got jumped upstairs. Another water bottle there, too. That's a good score. I keep checking that crate. All right, I'm going to go down here. I'm right here, so I might as well get this done. All right. Exploding barrels. We don't need those right now. Some buoys, but that's what we want right there. That gives you that secrets of the cave. And now we just gotta go over to the cave. I want to finish looting here, though. Sometimes these stairways can be a little wonky. I've been noticing. None of this stuff's lootable, if you're wondering why I'm running by them. You just, like, find loose stuff, and there's, like, this crate, that other one on the other side. Oh, bait. That's a good find right there. Yeah, once I figured out you can just go over there and get fishing out of the way. Now, you don't get the fish right away. You got to set the bait in them. So what I do is I set the bait in there, and I just kind of hang around, and I wait for the first batch. I think you get 6 or 2 baited traps, which I'll show you once we get over that fishing area, which was all in itself a pain in the ass to even find that place, by the way. I drove around there quite a while looking for that, and yeah. And it even says in the quest, tricky to find. Yeah, you ain't shitting. I was like getting ready to rip the hair out of my freaking head. Yeah, I don't like the way it does this water shit, man. It drives me nuts. Come on, skip the hell up there, mate. Make me kick you in your nards again, fool. All right. And I headshot him. Oh, shit, what the hell is this dude made out of? Freaking crackhead. I'm not that one. I'm sitting there thinking he's gonna do the same thing, right? That's all right. That's fine. All right. I mean, if you're at the mill, you might as well just do this. Just get it out of the way. Because if you pick it up and then later on you're going through your journal and you see it's way to hell back over here, you're gonna be like kicking yourself in the ass. So just get it done while you're here. Nothing else in here. That's it. That's all there is to this. You just come over here, you loot that shit, it gives you the next little mission, and then you're done. So, like I said, you're right there. Just why not? Now, if this is gonna lead somewhere later, I'm probably thinking it's probably gonna, but yeah, I try to stay on these rocks as long as possible because I don't like the water mechanic. Really wonky. See what I mean? What I'll do is I'll just go upstairs and use the bed that's here. There's still more looting to do. Still got another building up top we got to go through too. But I want to process all the logs that I can find and carry over here. Now, this may seem, I don't know, wasty-timey to some of you, but yeah, let me explain something to you. You're going to need a shit ton of planks. So, you're here, spend the time, or you're just going to be running back and forth, trust me. So, get as much of this crap as you can done here. Now, you get planks from using the sawmill, right? But you're going to craft the regular planks for the small planks, which you're going to need a lot of them as well. So just go ahead and grab the shit while you're here. I'm going to go ahead and put my machete on so I'm not cracking off bullets like a reed. Well, yeah, you know what I meant. I want to say I don't want to get everyone pissed off at me. Inventory's full again, and there's metal in there. So something I could eat. Yep, I'll eat this apple. I'll be like, because I ain't leaving no metal behind. I don't give a shit about the berry. Well, let me pick it up. No, that's kind of weird. All right, so it's 11 o'clock, so we'll sleep for 8 hours. All right, my apologies. Okay. All right. Oh, I just saw a crank chinker walking by the door over there. You see what I'm saying? I searched that already. Shit, man. How the fuck am I full? Empty the damn thing. Fucking game. Okay, gonna need that. Coal, paint, springs, herb seeds, freaking our freaking of course grabbing some of these silly things I grabbed probably helping. That's all right though. I just want to be able to carry these planks. How much space do I got? Well, I don't need to go really crazy, but I do want to check that upper area. You see what I'm saying? We already looted that. So just recheck them. Don't think they're ones and dones. I did. I was actually playing this for quite some time before I figured it out, by the way. I was like, felt kind of dumb. Like, because I kept, every now and then I kept going, am I forgetting this shit? And it's like, no, it respawns, man. Which is super cool because you get metal. So, yeah, you got some of these idiots that roam around out here. They've got nothing better to do, by the way. So they run around out here harassing innocent citizens. All right. Empty box. What the hell? An outhouse. Where we, how many, why do ever, wow, I cannot tell you the games where they have the moon on the door, man. Like everyone you just uses the same model. All right, I'm gonna get these over in there. I usually bring the truck over here. But I didn't. So just do this. Like I said, you can only carry one at a time, which I really wish he would fix it to two. Let's be a little bit reasonable. One at a time is not reasonable. One at a time is kind of dumb. Now, one at a time wouldn't be dumb if you could put more than four in your truck. You see how I'm looking at that? Oh, shit, I got planks on there. Didn't see I had planks still on there. I'll grab them off. Holy cow there, trigger finger. I'm down, fool. I'm all right. Oh, yeah. All right. All right. Cool. Let's get here. Got 12 more, and see, that's all I can fit. So we're pretty full. So I'm going to go ahead and say I'm pretty happy with this. I'm going to get back to the base, take the goods that we got. Yeah, you know what? I do want to go, what space do I got on me? I have a little bit of space. I'm going to eat that. Drink one of these energy drinks. Eat the silly berry. Use this bandage because my health's kind of turdy. All right, there we go. I got these first aid kits. There's the, there's these large ones, and then there's the smaller ones. All right. Let's try to see if I can get some more free stuff. It's not free. It's, you got to loot it, There's usually more of those crank chinkers walking around. Oh. Tape and some bullets. I'll take it. Probably not gonna be able to get everything that's up here either. Now to save you a little bit of time, I'll show you when we get up here, but I took the time to check all that stuff over there. There's nothing there, guys. So just kind of stick to this building here and loot what you can find and then get out of here. A vehicle repair kit, which I don't really I don't know. I didn't have any issues with my vehicle getting attacked or anything. Yeah, grab the paints. 13.9. I'm gonna stick this over here by the bed. This is also a nice little place. It's got some storage lockers right there. You know, if you wanted to spend time here for whatever reason. It's a weapon station. It's where you can make your you know, and like I said, once you make the tools, you'll have access to it at all of these benches. All right. Oops, need a lockpick. Oh, I had one. I put it in the freaking chest. That's all right. Generally not nothing like awe-inspiring and those things to begin with. Gun oil. But yeah, I checked everything over there. Them stairs, that's deceiving too. See that tower? They don't go to that tower. They just stop and they get some more catwalk across. Not a whole lot here, but there is some stuff here. You know, definitely worth coming up here just for some random bullets and shit, you know? I carry this down with us. Yeah, there's really nothing more here to really go after. Yeah, the machete's pretty cool. And we don't even have the upgraded melee and gun extra damage for the guns yet. Yeah, it's pretty OP weapon. I like it. I'm not going back up for the other log, in case you're wondering. I'll just plank this one out and get the hell out of here. I think I got a pretty good amount of them. I could get more, but... Alright, so do its thing. Let's get the hell out of here. Turn that off. Do a quick double check up here. And there we go again. I haven't gotten anything to repop in that one yet, though. But like I said, you know, I don't know if it's an intended mechanic or what, but... Oh, that's that other saw blade. I was just thinking to myself in my head a minute ago, where the hell's that other saw blade? I know there was two in here. All right. I'm not worried about picking the lock. Going back up there for that. All right, so let's get the truck, yeah? Reverse is a little wonky, slowy, hilly, but... What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead and mark the farmhouse here. So I don't have to keep looking at my map every fucking 3 seconds, you know? I want to basically right now what I'm trying to do is upgrade this. I got to get the garden going. But I want to upgrade this. We do have some fishing bait now, so I am going to be going down there too. Because like I said, I didn't know these things when I was doing it. And if you don't know these things and you go to play this, you're going to have issues with food. You're going to die, dudes. Because there's just not enough of it to loot, really. I mean, if you were like crazy looting, you know, everything, but it's just so hard when you don't have a lot of space in this truck, you know? I really want to do this place too, but I'm going to grab 4 of these logs off over here, and I'll have to do this later because there's a lot of loot in these houses and I don't have the room. Almost go back down the street and drop these off. I'll leave those there for now. All right, let's go ahead and close our tailgate. Let's get the hell out of here. I didn't check see how much gas I had in this thing. Oh, we're good. Like I said, fuel's really not an issue. Which, again, I appreciate from this guy because a lot of games, Myth Survival comes right to mind. Yeah, you don't find enough of it. And it gets to be an issue later on. I know he was supposedly working on a way to get more fuel added. I don't know if he ever did or not. I stopped playing it after that. He added a new section to the world. And after he did that, nobody could play the game, man. It was just so freaking laggy and stupid, you know? All right. That's a cool game, though. I really like it. I'll check that little hut over there. Like to check shit, you know? Oh, I'll grab that and stick it in the road. Like I said, I'll fill the truck up. Oh, my inventory's full. Bonehead, what are you doing? Uncle Bonehead, what are you doing, man? All right, so I can't loot. Got to just get to the farmhouse and then figure out what I'm going to do. I want to get the plots in. I want to get to the auto repair shop at some point as well. I want to get the tools made. That's going to be the number one thing we're going to need to do. So we'll do that at the farm. And that's going to burn up quite a bit of our scrap and stuff we got on us, unfortunately, but it's got to be done. You got to have them. But well, you only have to do it once. Like I said, you make them at this one station, and if they're available at all of them. So. Don't worry by the farm, man. Yeah, that you can't get through that. That's access to the newer area. Sorry about that, guys. Kind of snuck up on me. I don't have my mute button on my mouse anymore, so not like I can trigger finger it like I normally can. All right, I'll figure it out as I go. Now, like I said, I'm still sick. I'm getting over this crap still. All right. I'll park it over there. Closer. All right, so what I want to do... Take the logs. Well, stash some of these here for now. You see what I mean? How there's 6 in these. Look like a piece of scrap metal on the ground right there. Because it is. All right. I'll set these on the ground. Because there is that mill closer. I'll show you where that one is. Top that off. And we'll drop these right here. And then we'll be able to grab more when we're out and about. Only thing bad about this is, let's say you didn't pay attention to your fuel, so just make sure you fill your truck before you do this. That's all. That's all. All right, so what we're going to do for right this moment, we're going to just dump stuff. This has quite the storage. So, apples I can throw in there for now. I am also going to, yeah, because I want to get, like I said, I got to get that, get to the auto place too, because I also want to upgrade our, and potatoes. I'm going to hold on to until we can get the farm upgraded where you can actually start converting the food that you actually harvest into more seeds. So that it becomes its own reproductive fuel source, food source. I mean, excuse me. I'm tired. Hang on, guys. I got to get a little sip of my soda. Grab myself a nice cold A&W root beer when I was at the store. All right. So what I want to do is, for right now, I want to concentrate on getting these tools done. So I'm going to go ahead and grab these scraps here. Yeah, that's all I have. Okay. Okay, got something here. Components, got scrap. Got 37 planks, which is, it's all right. Now we got to go back into the basement here so we can get this metal taken care of. Oh, crap. I think I left this on. Oh, well. All right. Yep. Sit here and do this. I'm going to do all these in the braid into bars. I generally like to do a game blind, but I wasn't sure I was even going to play this on the channel. So I wanted to play it first. Then I got playing. I was like having fun with it. Next thing you know, it's like 7 hours later. I'm like, oh, fuck, man. But, I think it also helped people who may be playing it that are stuck or whatever. Or just you want to get it. It's a cool game. I'd get it if I were you. It's worth the money. I think it was $14.99, which I've paid more for less of an early access game than this. So this was a good buy, and I'm excited, and I hope it doesn't get abandoned. That's all I got to say. Because I get sick and tired of playing games, and then, the idiots 2 years later, there's not a single update, or no one's heard of the person or people or whatever. And that happens a lot on Steam, so I hope this guy can keep this going. Although I think with the amount of detail and stuff and just the gameplay so far, I'm pretty optimistic about this one. And I'm not an optimistic person, you know what I mean? Do all these up because we need them tools, and I need to get to the auto place too. I want to get to the gun range upstairs, get the assault rifle, and then check around for metal and stuff there. See how much of the truck I can get upgraded. Probably not a lot because it takes a lot of stuff to do that. Because you need to start crafting gears and then vehicle components and, all requiring metal. That's why I was trying to grab as much of this shit as I could. But we've only checked a small amount of places, guys. So once we're out and looting, first thing I want to do is get the damn workbench upgraded, so... Or the vehicle, anyway. I have to upgrade the vehicle storage at the auto repair place. Now I'll have to upgrade my personal storage and, through the knowledge table, which I probably should be good on by now. I don't really think it shows you anywhere in here how much knowledge you have. At least I found anyway. Knowledge station. Now, this just tells you about what shit is. That's all right. All right, got them all? Oop, wrong button. God, I hate playing. Did the same thing the other day. You play a game where you ease your loot and then you change it to where you gotta, or not loot, but for your inventory, open it with tab or open it with I. Well, this one's on tab now. I was playing the other one yesterday was I, so I'm be hitting the wrong shit for a while, guys. The way it works. It's welcome to being a YouTube gamer, guys. Start playing a whole bunch of different freaking games, man. It does fuck with you, boy. Let me tell you. All right. Let's go ahead and see what we can get for tools made. Now, see how there's nothing on them hooks? All right. Grab some planks. So I wanted to put stuff away so I could methodically do this without it being a total epic pain in the ass. All right, so we got them 10 there. Plus, we got a whole bunch in the truck, so we're good. We're going to need some of these small wood ones. I don't know when, so I'll just leave it there for now. All right, so I'm just going to go down the list, man. Hammer. Saw. Screwdriver we could do. We have metal components. Can make more if I need them with the bars. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and make that. Make that. Like I said, man, it's going to run down the line. Get all the ones I can get done. Because you only have to do this one time, so get it done. Get it out of your way. Nothing worse than going to craft some pretty intricate recipes later, and then you go to make it, and it's like, you don't have pliers. It's like, oh, you fucker. And then you got to use something that you're going to use for that recipe to make the pliers, and then you got to go get the more items because, you know, you used the recipe shit on your pliers. It's the way it works, guys. Tape and drill bit. Why do I not remember a drill bit? Drill bit. Huh. I think I saw that one. Like I said, I just want to get all the ones I can get. I don't have any more plastic, I don't think. I'll check the truck. I might have some out there. We'll get this broom done. Now, this is where we get into the renovation stuff, which I'm going to hit on in the next episode. So if you guys like this content, you'd like to see more of it, please feel free to sub to the channel. It'd be great. Give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think of this game, guys. Really, seriously. I really want to know your opinion on it. So just let me know. And I'll catch you guys in episode 2. Take care, everybody.